Hello, Heidi Lacey Olive here. I am on day 6 of this healing journey that I'm on, and I just wanted to share with you guys. The last time I talked to you, my body was basically rejecting anything I put into it. So what I did, I ended up doing 48 hours of dry fasting, which is no food, no water, like no liquid at all. And I felt amazing while I was doing it. The first day, the first 24 hours, I had a lot of energy and I felt super healthy. And then the second 24 hours, I actually was really tired. um, Albeit I was on my cycle, so that probably might have something to do with the fact that I was kind of tired that second day. But I broke my dry fast on a smoothie last night at 5 o'clock. I had a strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, watermelon smoothie, and it was delicious. It was a small smoothie. It was probably about 12 ounces, maybe a little more than that. And then I actually dry fasted again until 5 o'clock tonight. And I broke my dry fast this evening on a pear, a really ripe, delicious pear. It was good. I ate it really slowly. And I'm going to have some rice because I'm still working on doing the starch diet, the rice diet from what I talked about in my previous videos there. It's just rice and fruit. And so let's see. I technically started eating this rice diet about, I think it was 13 days ago. And then we had company and I ate some regular food for a couple days. It was all vegan food, but it was, not just rice and fruit. So technically I've been on this diet for 13 days minus a day and a half. But I, consecutively have been doing this for 5 days, 6 days counting today. So today's day 6, and I am looking forward to seeing what changes happen in my body. My pulse actually lowered probably by 5 to 10 points while I was dry fasting, which was really cool because usually when you're dehydrated, they say your pulse goes up, but my pulse actually went down. My blood pressure went up, which is good because my blood pressure has been kind of low lately. So that was nice that while I was dry fasting, my blood pressure was pretty normal. It was like, I think it was 114/70, which is like, that's a really good blood pressure. And so I'm going to do this rice thing. I juiced some celery, I found some chives growing in our yard. So I juiced those. They didn't juice very well, but hopefully some of that juice got in there. I juiced cilantro, lime, and kale. And then that's what I'm actually making my rice in. I added some turmeric and thyme, rosemary, basil, parsley, and garlic powder as well. And just because eating plain steamed rice is not very pleasant, so I'm trying to make it a little easier to get down. And hopefully this rice and fruit diet will, show some pretty dramatic results on my blood work. I go to the doctor on Monday. Unfortunately, I don't have any current blood work. The most current blood work that I have is from the beginning of this month. So, and it's almost the end of the month now. So it's not going to be super relevant to my rice diet, but I'm looking forward to next month, where I will see what kind of results I've gotten on my blood work from eating this diet. Hopefully my creatinine will have gone down. My creatinine as of right now, I think the last time I had it checked was 11, which, if you know anything about creatinine, that is ridiculously high. Your creatinine should be below 1, and my creatinine's been 11 for a while. So my creatinine has been kind of high, and my protein, actually, since I started eating vegan, my protein levels have been high. Go figure, right? So protein, you can get protein from vegetables a lot more easily than you can get protein from meat. Don't let anyone try to fool you. And my PTH, my parathyroid hormone, has actually been really high. And I'm working on lowering that on my own, because my doctor wants to put me on some meds to lower it, some chemicals. And so what I've started doing is I've started taking a vitamin D3 supplement. I've been spending a lot of time outdoors so I can get as much vitamin D3 in through my skin as possible. And also I've been taking a bioavailable magnesium bicarbonate. And basically all that means is it's magnesium that you mix with water, and it kind of turns into a fizzy drink a little bit, because it has a sodium bicarbonate in it. And that makes it so that the molecules of the magnesium are actually small enough to be absorbed into your cells more easily. So that's all that it means. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that my PTH levels have gone down, because your PTH, I believe, is supposed to be in between, like, I forget, it's something like between 10 and 100, and mine's like 1300. So I am really looking forward to that coming down as well, through all of the hard work that I've been doing, remembering to take my D3 and my magnesium. And my creatinine, I'm looking forward to my creatinine coming down. I've been doing some ginger tinctures. So my husband has been taking this ginger tea mixture that we made, and putting it on my back, and we leave it there until it cools down, and then we put more on my back with a washcloth. And that's supposed to draw toxins out. I did do the garlic and onion mixture for detoxing your feet, and I wrapped my feet in garlic and onion water and I left it on overnight, and you're supposed to see these dramatic results of these black toxins coming out onto this, like, bandage that you put around your feet. And there was nothing on the bandage at all the next morning. So I'm not going to do that again, because it was really uncomfortable. But I think I might do the slices of onions wrapped around your feet with socks, and see if that kind of draws some more toxins out. The skin brushing has been amazing. However, I've only been doing that right before my dialysis treatments. So I'm only doing that 4 days a week, because it's so intense. And I think that's a huge part of the reason why my body wouldn't let me eat any food, is because when I started dry brushing, my lymphatic system opened up like the sewage system that it is, and started just inflating all of my lymph nodes. And every time I put something in my mouth, water, didn't matter what it was, my throat would start closing. So I think that because I'm not excreting much waste through my urinary system, that I'm only going to be doing those brushings and the deep detoxing. I'm only going to do those on days that I do dialysis, so that my bloodstream can actually get filtered out really well. And hopefully all of these things taken into consideration are going to work together to completely restore my kidney function. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but basically the doctors said that my kidney function is at 0 right now, and that, it's incurable. And I think it was Dr. Wayne Dyer who said, anytime a doctor tells you that something is incurable, that just means that it's only curable from within. So I've been going in and really trying to pay attention to my body and what it needs. And I'm using the knowledge that I have right now on a daily basis. I'm taking action on that knowledge so that I can create wise results, so that I can heal my body where I'm at right now. And if I happen to gain more knowledge before that time comes, I'm going to apply that knowledge as well. So I hope that you guys gained some knowledge and wisdom out of this video. If you heard something you're interested in talking about, you're welcome to message me and I will try to get back to you. And, I don't have all the answers, but I am applying the answers that I do have right now. So that's really the key. So I encourage you guys to find your answers and apply them to your life. And I will talk to you soon.